Welcome back to the Let's Chop It Up podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Share this, man. I'm telling y'all these testimonies and what we be speaking about with these brothers. I mean, I be watching this stuff back and I be laughing, bro, you know? So if you get any enjoyment out of this and you know somebody needs a little laugh in their life, send it to them, you know? Not only that, let them know that they got a purpose in life. Reach out to somebody today. Show them love, you know what I'm saying? Don't just tell them, you know? Because it's easy to say. It's harder to show.
Yeah.
But real ones do it. Man, last night, bro, we was at an event. We was at a concert.
Fuego.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you're not tapped in with the IG, you need to tap in with the IG because we be telling y'all what's going down in the city.
Yeah.
Man, it was the collective kickback.
Yes.
Easy, collective, kickback. And when I tell you it was killer.
It was crazy, bro. Like, I still have a Holy Ghost hangover. Like,
Man.
I feel tired.
Yeah.
I'm out of it. I'm starting to feel my age, but the Holy Spirit carried me through, bro, because his brother that's on the show right now, he was the last one to perform.
Yeah.
When he started performing, I was already tired, but I felt this energy kick in. It was from heaven.
The second win.
You know, it was that second wind from heaven, bro. The Holy Spirit just
Hey, my throat is hurting. I was like, Tommy! Oh, wait, I ain't even introduced him.
Oh, man, am I supposed to speak yet?
Let's get into it the way we normally do. It's your brother Mo. I'm here with my boy Whiteout. We got Tommy Royale.
Tommy!
Yo, what's good? I had to back up from the mic because I don't know if I could just I don't want it to clip.
Yeah.
Tommy! I already know who it is.
Come on,
What's
man.
good?
Tommy.
How was it last night, bro? You was on fire.
Bro,
Fire.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm back.
Yeah.
Tommy's back, baby.
Come on.
Nah, bro, it's just good to be back on stage, you know what I'm saying? And the album's dropping soon.
What's the title?
Fama y Fe.
Fama y Fe.
Fama y Fe, bro. We've been announcing this for 2 years now.
Man.
And we finally got a date.
Man.
Hey,
We
and look,
finally released
last night you gave us a couple exclusives.
Hey guys, if you guys get an opportunity to see me live before the album drops, do it because I'm performing exclusive songs.
Fire, bro.
One of them is releasing. Wait, when is this podcast releasing?
Probably in a month.
In a month?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, bro. So with that being
It's out
said,
now. Hey, it's out now.
the song is out now. Actually,
Burn it up.
for real, it's in a month.
Yeah.
Tengo la Luz out now,
There
bro.
you
Go
go.
check
Come
the
on.
Let's do it.
Antagonista. Rack it up.
Yeah.
And the next one coming soon. Like the album is.
Hey, bro,
Man.
last night on that stage, like you was killing it, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I mean, everybody did their thing, you know what I'm saying? But for you to be the headliner and be at the end, it's like most people would have been like the energy you seen, but like he wasn't lying when it's like people got back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, you brought that energy. You kept the crowd going. You know.
Thank you, bro. I would say it's the music, bro. You
Yeah.
just got that music that just get people up.
Is that
you know?
a reggaeton bang? That bum, bum,
That
bum, bum,
kick, bro.
bum.
Kardik don't play with that kick,
Yeah.
bro. That's his notorious kick.
Man. So for people that don't know, who's Kardik?
He's my producer, my A&R, the owner of half the owner of No Apologies. The other half is my manager, and it's my boy, bro. That's the Quincy Jones to Michael Jackson.
Man, okay.
I'm Michael.
If you didn't know.
I like little Michael.
Oh Lord.
If you know the reference, comment in the comment section.
But yeah, man.
I want to ask you this, right? Because so where are you originally from? Where were you born?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, right?
Yeah.
So y'all got your own language, your own twang, your own words that y'all say that ain't normally, especially from, because we in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Predominantly Hispanic Mexicans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes I hear y'all say some stuff and it's like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the reason I bring this up is because you do reggaeton. And to begin with, there's a lot of things that are said in that most people don't catch. And to the casual Christian, they'll be like, that boy is saying bad words? Do you ever get that, bro? Like, people just be like, this ain't of God because he just cursed me out like 20 times.
Bro, I haven't had that, but I feel like that plays a huge. I think that's why the music is so. I think that's why people are so gravitated towards my music, because it's just like Kardik and I. We're really like we were born in the culture, right? And we live the reggaeton culture. Like, it's not like I'm just an outsider making the music. Like I was born and raised in this music, right? So I'm just doing me. So it comes from the heart. We talk like this off the rip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it sounds aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know, the accent's aggressive, the tone is aggressive. So people are like, that sounds tough. And
Clase
like,
de bendiciones de esto, amigo.
bro, what happened?
I said, what kind of blessings are these,
Yo,
son?
back in clase de bendiciones. But it's just like, it sounds cool, bro. But yo, I would say I told Lou yesterday, we went to a coffee shop. He's like, yo vivo en Orlando, so cada vez que yo habló con alguien. He's like, papi, tú sabes, hablamos, cool. I said, but dale, hablamos. That's it. For the first time in my life, bro, I'm like, yo, I'll see you at the show. Yeah, papi, because we met some people at the coffee shop. They're going to be at the show. It's like, yo, bro, I'm excited to see you perform. Hi, papi, dale. And they responded with something I never heard before. I'm like, ache, papi, dale, órale. I'm like,
órale.
What? I never heard that before, bro. I never heard it as a response. I've heard it like, you know what I'm saying? No one's ever like, acho papi, dale, órale.
Man,
like,
that's crazy.
Wild, bro.
It was so lit. Saying órale.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because you're from Florida, right? So Mexicans are not like predominant over there, right?
No, bro.
It's mainly like people from Puerto Rico, Cuban.
Dog, I live in, bro, like
the Republic.
Flying between Puerto Rico and Orlando, and then the Kissimmee area. Bro, it's like I never left PR, bro.
Oh, man.
It's all just Puerto Ricans,
Well, here's Mexican, so for us, it's like your language is kind of like your órale. Like we're like, what are you saying?
Yeah, chapapi dale. You're like, that sound like Pitbull.
For real. Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Hey. So you grew up like jamming reggaeton. So like, who are some of the artists like back in the, I guess like in the early 2000s that you kind of influenced your music and kind of put you on and made you be like, man, I really love music?
Bro, yeah. I mean, in the island, bro, like everything that is reggaeton, like obviously if we're going to talk to Christian, we funky, Manny Montes, but also what is Vigo C, bro. And then from like even what Daddy Yankee is, Tego, Don Omar, Arcángel, like just growing up, like the reggaeton culture was, bro, it dominates, like it's our music, you know what I'm saying? So like just literally anybody. My mom put me on to Vigo C when I was really young. And then like she met my dad when I was he raised me, so I call him my dad, but like she met him. He was 18, he was a kid, but he was listening to like Playero, he was listening to like all like the mixes and like, so it's just everything that it is Spanish rap from PR is what I was raised on.
Did you ever hear of like what's this guy's name? Hector el Father?
Hector el Father, papi, una leyenda, papi.
Yeah, okay.
He's a godfather,
yeah,
bro.
because I was put on him when he got converted, right?
Yeah.
He had a crazy testimony. I think he dropped one last project, which was like fire, like crazy. And that's the first time I actually got exposed to him. How big was that to you, like seeing him come to the Lord? Did that like speak volumes?
Yeah. It was really interesting because when that happened, I was in my Pentecostal church, so we received it like and it's exciting. It's exciting. I think he did it right because he did, bro. And Vico C did it too. Like Vico C dropped one of, I don't know if y'all know this, but when he converted to Christianity, he dropped the greatest. It's arguably the greatest Spanish rap album of all time, and it's after he turned to, like anybody would say it. Like you ask any big artist right now, you guys, Bad Bunny, Anuel, anybody, it's like, oh, Vico, sí, el que había muerto, the album is. So Hector el Father did the same thing. He dropped this project, bro, and then just disappeared. It stopped, right? Because he still did music, right? Well, like not too much, but Hector Father just went straight into ministry. Yeah. And it was really cool as a Christian to see that transition. It was weird, and I knew it was real because Hector was on top of the game, dog. He was massive, bro, and growing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to say you drop, you're dropping millions of, you know, you're walking away from all that, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, to show you the influence of what Hector had was like, bro, even when the Harlem Shake popped off, remember that was 2012, 11? Yeah. That's his voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hector has like, bro, when Bad Bunny, cuando él pegó la canción, Tú no me estés cabra, that's Hector el Father. Like, bro, his music is still like connecting and ringing true today. So it shows you the influence that he had. So for him to drop that and to like follow Christ drastically, you're like, oh, yo, like God touched this, man. So it was encouraged. It was cool to see. It was interesting. Yeah. It was interesting. And the album was dope too, because there's not a lot of times where someone converts to Christianity and release an album and it's like, oh, this is a dope. For some reason, the art drops, you know, and shouldn't. That's why Tom Morello's popping off, bro, because we pushing the art, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool, though.
That's crazy, guy. I didn't know that backstory because somebody that lived through it. I just heard the aftermath, and I was like, bro, this is fire right here.
Yeah. Speaking about big artists that have converted to seeking Christ, and it kind of seems like they're putting down music in a certain type of way. Yeah. There's a reggaeton artist out there right now, right? That has yeah. Can you say his name for us?
Farukko.
Okay, because I don't want to mispronounce it. You know what I mean?
Mo about to be like Farukko.
Because I was gonna say as a joke, I was like, I heard that you're discipling Farukko. No. Nah, but
Yeah.
you've heard about it?
Yeah, of course. He's another pioneer, dog. Like, yeah, bro. And it's big. Bro, it's happening more often than not now. It's interesting. And you know what I think it is, bro? I mean, Justin Bieber's walking like a Christian now. Kanye West,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, waving that flag and Chance, you know what I'm saying? So I think that also empowered the Latin artists, you know, to be like, yo, Almighty turned to Christianity and that's dope. And then Farukko doing it. But Farukko always been open about his faith. You know, I've always liked him. So he's always been open about his faith. He's always been open about like, yo, like, it's really interesting watching this from the inside, watching the transition and be like, yo, like he's posting stuff. He made a Christian song with this Christian artist months before Pepas came out. And it flopped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a when I say Christian song, it was like the whole song was a prayer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a Christian rapper on it. You know what I'm saying? Flopped. And then he releases Pepa, a song about popping pills at the club.
Yeah.
Biggest song to date.
Man.
Biggest song, mega hit. And then people are like, oh, why would you make a song about this? You don't understand. You influence the youth, this and that. Bro, I remember he posted this on Instagram. He's like, dog, he said, yo no pego los temas, son ustedes. Like, I released this song, but y'all didn't listen to this. I released this and y'all popped this off and you make it my biggest hit.
Wow.
And it's like, oh, yo.
That's crazy.
But it shows you that he's always been battling with his faith and he's been open about it. Even that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he talks about it. So to see now his biggest hit and he's like, yo, I feel empty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to turn to God is like, okay, there's something going on, bro. I think God's really moving.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's crazy because you think about Kanye West, he's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, I guess up there with Jay-Z in American rap hip hop. But then you got this happening in the Puerto Rican side, or Reggaeton is mainly Puerto Rican, right? But it's all Latin America. You know what I'm saying? It's like I told you, I was in Honduras and that's all they jam.
Yeah.
Redimidos, Almighty, Funky. And to see it happening is like, bro, you see God touching music. You know what I'm saying? That just gives us Christian artists like you more like a boost, man. God is using this. We need to ride this wave. And we need to come with the creativity. God is the creator. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, 100%, bro.
I wanted to ask you because you had mentioned the fact that when you grew up, your father, he stepped in when he was like 18, right? Like, can you tell us a little bit about your background? Like, were you in church your whole life or did you like find Christ at a certain point? Was there something that started it?
No, I must say I've been in church since I think my mom was a single mom for a good while. It's me, my sister, and my mom, and I was around 6, and that's when she kind of just like she got help from the church, and like we just started going to church. You know what I'm saying? Like I was church at a really young age. So my dad came in at 18. I was already 6, and he raised my sister and I, and then we had the youngest sister, and there's 3 of us, but. Yeah. We're Christian our whole lives. We're just in church, Pentecostal, you know what I'm saying? And then like we kind of like at church, I mentioned to you guys a little bit diminished. And that was a really tough season for me. At that time I already moved out and whatnot. So what I did was I was a youth leader for 11 years. I played drums at the church. So there was a point in my life where it was a small church. So I was preaching for the youth on Thursdays and preparing a word to preach on Sundays. Man. But I had to play the drums that Sunday too. So I was like playing drums during worship. And
you were the greeter, the usher. Man, my boy was putting in work.
And he had the mop.
I was mopping right afterwards.
Yeah.
No, but and then when that happened, I went over to like the church I'm at now and like
shout out to Journey.
But then just saw like I was able to set back and then like serve, but quietly serve in the background. And bro, I really found God in that. And I was like, this is what God is, bro. Like I felt freedom when I didn't have to like give myself to people in a sense. If not like, yo, let me serve you guys. Like no one's expecting anything from me. Let me serve quietly.
Yeah.
And then like my pastor wasn't my pastor anymore. Like the pastor I grew up with. So like there was no medium anymore. It was just, I had to find God. And I told you guys earlier, I hit a point to where like, I was going to leave the church or I was going to find God, like, for real. And I found God for real. There's a bunch of youth that followed me to the church as well. And I had to have this tough conversation. Like, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm not your leader anymore. You know what I'm saying? That was hard.
Come be my brother.
Yo, but 100%. And some stayed. Some went to other churches. Some dipped and don't go to church anymore. And it sucks, right? But it's like one of those things where, like, at that point, from when I was doing all those jobs, I was giving from an empty well. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like God really like, yo, let's sit you down. Let's sit you down, receive, serve quietly. And then I just from there, I've seen doors open. Yeah. From there, the music started popping off. From there, like, I just feel like I really know who God is now, at least to the extent that we can know, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like I really, truly understood who God is once I was able to.
Yeah. And Luis had mentioned you, right? And you were speaking about the fact that you actually serve at your church, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, spiritually, figuratively, because my boy be up there serving.
And Nuevo David, because it's like, it reminds me of David when nobody was seeing him with the sheep, but then God called him for battle in public. You know what I'm saying? And those were the years where God was preparing your character, who you are. And that's what he does with people. He puts them where nobody sees them to really test the heart, mold the heart, shape the heart. And then when you come out in public, you already have that character built out, you know?
Yeah, no, that's wild, bro, because, I mean, that was a word, you know, Pentecostal, we believe in this. People prophesying over
you know what I'm saying?
Well, but they prayed over me when I was younger. They're like, then I remember that prayer. They're like, it's like, yo tengo una palabra por ti, que Dios tiene un llamado como David sobre tu vida, que tú vas a ser un David para la nueva generación. And I'm a kid. I'm like, I receive it. I'm going to be a king. Let's go. Yeah. But like you said, like God had to shape me in the background, bro. I had to tend sheep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, I had to hide in the cave. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy.
You know,
because everybody wants to be king, but they don't go back and read what David had to go through before he even stepped into that.
And even while he was king, he went through a lot of stuff.
He lost a child, bro. Like,
and he never had rest because he was always in war.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. He fought with his people versus sitting back. And when he did sit back, what happened? He fell into temptation. Like, bro, it's tough. Like you said, everybody wants to be king, but bro, there's so much responsibility. Yeah. You know?
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage that, bro? Because I heard you in 2 occasions, I heard you mention something that most Christian artists never talk about, which is fasting.
Yeah.
I heard you mention it twice, and you were saying that you don't just make big decisions. What is fasting, bro? Like, how important is that to your spiritual walk and maintaining yourself with God?
Dog, if I ever feel like I'm walking into a position where there's a big decision that needs to be made, I would fast before. Yeah. Even if it's just a conversation, I would fast. If there's, I'm dropping my album, I fasted 21 days.
Man,
for God to take control. You know what happened afterwards? A bunch of people that on the like. 2 people, but like 3 or 4 songs got affected, taken out. Okay. Things started changing. Yeah. Because I was praying during this fast. Me and a few other people were taking care, you know, they're just praying, interceding over me. But the prayer was, God, like my team did what we can. We took care of all the creative stuff, right? Yeah. But there's a spiritual aspect to it as well. Lord Jesus, I just want to give this to you and do you what you can do with this project that I can't do. And one thing I learned during the season, that if you're going to ask God to take control, you got to learn to be flexible.
Man, come on.
And that's what this season has been. But, bro, I think, fasting is so important, bro. It's just going back to serving. You have to kill your flesh, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because, like, bro, Lou said this. Like, if you're doing, he was talking about how, like, you do stuff for you. And I think, like, God's not dumb. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yo, God, I'm doing this for you. And God could tell if you're like, you're doing it for you. Yeah. You're using me as a poster, but you're doing this for you.
Yeah.
You know? And that fasting and serving, it just shows that, like, yo, God, I'm killing myself for you. But like my flesh to gain my like spiritual growth. And bro, fasting is so important, bro.
And that's a gem, man. For every Christian hip hop artist, like, you gotta add fasting to your catalog of preparation.
For every Christian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think any person, dog. Like, granted, it's a Christian thing to do. But like, if we take God out of the equation, bro, people who don't go to church who I talk to is like, yo, yeah, bro, I like to work out after a fast. Bro, just fasting does something to your body, bro.
It clears your mind, man.
Mm-hmm. It does. And spiritually, obviously, it does a lot, bro. And then, so my most recent fast is a conversation I was going to walk into, but I was like, God, I don't want to be led by emotion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fasting to cast and the emotions are always going to be there, especially me. If you guys know me, I'm like a eccentric person, you know? Yeah. But like, I was like, God, I know I'm always, literally, I'm like, God, I know I'm always excited, but I'm fasting so that I could put the emotions aside as much as I can and let myself be guided by the Spirit. You know, there's just, I don't know, bro, just put God first.
Yeah, God always.
God always.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's a good tip, bro, because I was going to say, like, when you're in the industry, you could get so many opportunities, and most people, they're like, oh, it's going to help me grow. It must be from God. Let me go for it. And it's so easy to make decisions based on physical strategic planning, but one thing that's key is having that spiritual strategic planning where you let God make the decisions. Because it might look right in your eyes, but God's like, no. This is actually going to be better.
Yeah.
And for the end goal, right?
I think so. Here's the secret is, if you tend to your well, and I say this all the time, if you tend to your well, you don't have to worry about what comes out of your well, right? So me, I'm clean. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't curse, right?
Yeah.
This is how I live my life. So I don't have to worry about what am I going to say. I don't have to prepare to not say something out of line, because it's not. It doesn't come. That's not in my well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's not what's going to come out of it. So for me is, when there's business being done or when there's conversations that need to be had, I'm a believer of like, God is not going to say, all right. There's a book, I think Erwin McManus was talking about this. I watched the Battle Ready podcast, love podcast. And he mentioned something. I was like, bro, it's true, bro. I feel like Christians, we have a misconception of what it is. So like to do stuff like we're like, I'm just going to pray because God's going to give me an answer, yes or no. And I'm going to stay here until the Lord tells me to.
Be still.
Bro, but the thing about it, I don't fully believe that God wants you to be still. I think God wants you to make a decision.
Yeah.
Like, yo, just do you. God's going to bless you regardless, as long as you're tending your well. Because if you are taking care of your spiritual life, you're not going to make a decision that's out of line with Christ. And if it is, your spirit is going to be torn, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to feel that. So it's like, if I'm going to have a conversation, God, let me just make sure I'm connected with you so that every time I speak, we could start negotiating. We could start talking. We could let's do business. Let's do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to make a decision that's out of line with my God, because that's not what I put in my body.
The abundance of the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, filling it up before you even get there.
Exactly. Yeah,
Man,
bro.
That's crazy.
I know you're a youth pastor.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Gems, man. Dropping gems, man.
Yeah, for real.
I'm going to start fasting.
What happened with I was seeing your I wouldn't call it a vlog, but you posted a video where you went through with COVID, because artists live off of tours, right? So you're a full-time artist now.
Yes.
And you're depending on tours, which COVID canceled out, right? It was a hard time.
Yeah.
Tell us how it came about together that you ended up on the soundtrack.
You talking about the Netflix movie?
Yeah.
Got about 5 or 6 songs on that thing.
Man.
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
That's crazy. Like, how does that happen? Like, I don't know, where you get a phone call. Like,
oh, you heard about that Netflix movie I did? Oh, that's crazy.
What was the movie?
It's called Blue Miracle.
Yeah.
Bro, that was, honestly, bro, that's the right place, like right timing. You know what I'm saying? We were working with Reach on the Single album.
Yeah.
And Reach was working with this movie that was getting produced by, it was a Christian movie.
Yeah.
And then it was taking place, I think, in California, but it's predominantly Hispanic, predominantly Mexican. So they wanted Latin music, and Reach is like, yo, we're working on this Latin album. And I'm like, wow, would you look at that?
Yeah. Would you look at that?
Yeah, that's perfect. And then we were like, yeah, let's do this. And then Netflix bought the movie. So now it went from like me having like 5 songs on a Christian movie to 5 songs on a Netflix movie. Dog.
Dang, big moves.
Yeah, bro. But it was all God, bro. It was just good
Absolutely.
timing. It was just, but
and this happened
it's a
during
resume.
COVID.
It happened during COVID. You know what I'm saying?
saying?
But like COVID happened, and I was telling you guys, we were just able. We paused the shows, but bro, full steam ahead on recording. You know what I'm saying? We did Sinvergüenza, we did a lot of features, we did, bro, even this album, bro, we were able to like just go ham on it. We finished this album. We did 3 projects before we're like, this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did an album, we played it at Reach. We were like, oh, this is cool, but it's not the reaction we wanted. And Cardigan and I are like, yeah, you're right. Let's start over. And we started over.
Where the unreleased files at?
Oh, I got you. Burnt. They're burnt.
Recycling bin.
Yeah.
Man.
But like, and we were able to like, this ain't it. All right, again, this ain't it. Then, all right, this might be it. Let's, you know what I'm saying? We're building, but there's no shows, so we could go ham on these songs, you know? Yeah. So it was a blessing, like in that sense of it, at least.
Yeah.
Because you were telling us that right when COVID hit, it was going to be your first opportunity to perform with the fan, basically, you know what I'm saying, in front of your peoples.
Yeah, man.
And COVID hit,
bro.
So it just allowed you to redirect the energy. And then, so this whole time you was just going hard in another facet, right?
Yeah. Like I was invited to perform in PR for the first time. Like this is the first time I'm gonna go to my island and do what I do.
How big was that team? Like to you personally, how big
Oh,
was it?
bro, it was a huge deal, bro, because like, I go to see family. I go to
every year.
I stay there. Yeah, I was telling you guys, I went every year.
Yeah.
From like 6 to 18. I was in Orlando for school, winter break, summer break, boom. So 3 months of the year I'm in PR for God knows how many years. And then so it was the first time where like I'm doing music full time. This is me. This is me. This is what I'm doing. I'm building it so I get invited to go to perform. I'm so excited. I'm like, por fin tengo que ir a tocar.
Yeah.
Like llegar a la casa, cantar por primera vez, bro. And they received me, bro. It was exciting. So I was there for a few days. I recorded a music video. Let's go. Let's do a bunch of features. Oh, cool. El día del concierto, loco.
Man.
Bro, COVID touches the island.
Mm.
It was on one person. And then actually 3 people. I'm like, fudge. And then, vamos a cancelar el show. I'm like, fudge. Oh, man. And then, están hablando de cerrar los aeropuertos. I'm like, me tengo que ir pa' casa.
Yeah.
I was like,
I gotta get home or else I'm gonna be here for a while.
I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, where's the boat at?
Yo, but we flew out. They didn't close the airports, but it was like one of those things like, dang, bro, it sucked. But you know what? I grew as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Numbers grew. I got the blue check. You know what I'm saying? So it's different now. But so when we could do it, it's gonna be special.
My boy on Netflix now.
You know what I'm saying?
IG was like, this brother traveling, he on Netflix. Give him the blue check.
Yo, facts, bro.
Hey, give me your connect so I cut and I'll play. Nah, man, that's crazy,
tight,
bro.
man. Then Puerto Rico, bro. What kind of food do y'all eat, bro? Because I know like Mexicans, we got tacos. I always mess with my wife. She's from Guatemala. I'm like, Mexicans, we invented everything. Tacos, tortas, menudo. You know what I'm saying? Salvador got pupusas. Honduras got baleadas. So what's the thing of Puerto Rico when we visit?
Yeah, so if we go
at
anywhere,
your concert.
Yeah, if we go anywhere and there's serving your food, you know what I'm saying? What is it that we should order off the menu? What's the one thing? It's like, that's a staple.
¿Sabes? Sencilla, arroz con pollo, habichuela, con plátano al lado, no sé, algo like, it's just Caribbean food, bro. Yeah, una... No sé, qué más. I mean, pollo guisado. That's my favorite meal. You know, I like pollo guisado. You guys do pollo guisado. Yeah. It's similar. But I think our beans are different because you guys like your refried, your fried beans, right? Like your dried beans, right? For us, is like la habichuela roja, like red beans.
Like the kidney red beans?
Yeah,
Okay,
bro.
Okay.
We drenched it, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's it's kind of similar to Colombian?
Yes,
in a way?
yes.
Okay,
very
that's
similar.
fire, man.
Very similar to Colombia. Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
Colombian food, bro, so much.
We went to Honduras with I don't know if you know Austin Lanier. He's a recording artist here in Houston, but you know he's white. But he'll just be eating over there and he'll be like, fuego.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to be like that in Puerto Rico, bro. Fuego.
Bro, the food is good, dog.
Yeah,
Puerto Rico's got some good food. But y'all got some. That's why I like Houston, bro.
Hey,
aquí yo vengo a comer.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a little bit of everything here. You know what I'm saying? It's a great melting pot.
It is, bro.
Straight up, bro. I be eating Indian food, African food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like, I love Houston.
I be eating McDonald's.
Hey, I had Whataburger for the first time last night.
How was it?
It was good.
I'm about to say overrated.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
Don't hype it up.
it's like it tastes like Steak and Shake, bro.
For real?
Had Steak and Shake?
Nah, I haven't. But we do have a Steak and Shake here in Houston, so I believe so.
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake is good though. I like Steak and Shake.
That's the youth group after youth group.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It was nostalgic. Nostalgic.
I love Steak and Shake.
So he's saying he loves Whataburger too.
Bro, I'm trying to cut burgers though. So yesterday I was like, I was like, nah, bro. I was like, they got a black bean option for this burger.
At Whataburger?
No. He looked at me like, bro, which I'm joking.
I don't know why when I go to Whataburger I get the chicken strips. I don't know why. It's not the special.
Those are good.
Yeah, I guess it's because of the gravy. But yeah.
Yeah. But back to there's another thing I wanted to ask you, bro. So you said you used to go to a Pentecostal church that shut down.
Yeah.
Right? Why do you think, like, you know, if you read a lot of articles and stuff, some of them say that a lot of millennials are leaving the church. Like, why do you think that's happening? And what's like a solution? Because now you're at a church called Journey that you said that is just like blowing up, like growing like at top 10 in the nation. And what do you see the difference there where millennials are getting plugged in and not getting plugged in? Since you've been a youth pastor.
And this was before COVID, right? So people don't think, it's because of COVID.
Yeah. No, I honestly, so they do say that millennials are going to church less, right?
Yeah.
But bro, I've seen the opposite. I've seen, bro, the church. I mean, we talked about it. Like the church I tend to, bro, in the course of like 3 years, bro. I think the second year, third year was number 10 fastest growing church in America. It's like, yo, this is crazy, especially considering that we're living in times where millennials are not going to church.
Yeah.
I just think, bro, it just, I think it's the difference between a healthy community and a not healthy community.
Mm-hmm.
There's unhealthy churches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was in a church that I was raised in. I loved it.
Yeah.
It's all I knew.
Yeah.
But now looking back, it wasn't a healthy community. That's the reason why it doesn't exist anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now being in a healthy community, and I say it's healthy, and I know it's healthy because I see the leadership. I see how it's being ran. You know what I'm saying? I'm close with the leaders.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. This is how they move. And a lot of the leadership styles, I take it to my personal stuff that we're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you know it's a good example, right? That's how you know, like, oh, like, bro, I could take this formula and apply it here, and it works. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels taken care of. Everybody feels like there's a community. Everybody feels like nobody feels what's it called? I hate this phrase, burnt out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's healthy. And I think that's the end of it. People can tell when something's healthy, when something's not healthy. And if you can't tell then, you'll get tired of it. And that's a red flag. You're like, damn, I'm tired of this. I feel like I'm not moving. I feel like I'm not being listened to. I feel like my ideas are being shut down. I feel, well, that's not a healthy environment.
Yeah.
You know?
Man, that was me for the past. No, I'm playing.
Hey, no, that's a good red flag, bro, because I've been through that, but I've never seen that as a red flag. Like, you're feeling you're starting to get burnt out, basically, and like, you're not going anywhere, you're not growing. Because one thing I noticed too is like, it's unhealthy for a church not to grow. Like, the biblical church always was growing in different ways.
Healthy things grow.
Yeah.
My pastor
Plants.
says that, bro. Healthy things grow. And I love that, bro, because it's true. Exactly. Plants, but it's the reality of it. If it's not growing, there's something going on.
So that's a characteristic you would say growth.
Growth. I mean, your what is it? Your fruits speak for themselves, right?
And they come from a root. It needs life. It needs growth.
Come on, brother.
Hey.
What, if I can ask you, because comparing the two, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, not comparing the two, but characteristic-wise, you see in your church now the healthiness of it, you know what I'm saying? And you see characteristics that weren't necessarily healthy. What's another one other than growth? Or what's a good one that you could be like, whenever you see this, you should start getting your wheel spinning, you know?
Yeah. Run for the hills. Bro, honestly, when there's one person that could do a specific job and only that person, I think that's a red flag. I think a good community, leadership is involved, and the name, the word for my season I'm in right now is delegating. You know what I'm saying? And I think if one person if you're inexpendable, there's a problem.
Yeah,
that's how burnout happens, and that's how growth stops.
Yeah.
You know, because whoever's in charge of that can't grow past that. And if something happens, that person can't do that job anymore, then that ministry is left stranded.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like, if there's just one, it's like, I can't because Pastor Johnny does this, and that's Pastor Johnny's thing. Oh, I guess Pastor Johnny needs to start raising some people, teaching them. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't grow after this.
That reminds me back to the David and Saul. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes there is only I can do this, and I don't want nobody else. And the truth is, we should be raising up disciples to be able to take the mantle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Pass
Multiply.
it down. Man, that's
a good word. How do you apply that, like, for Christian artists that want to do everything for themselves? Like, I know you have a team, right? Because
dog, you about to preach to me. I'm telling you, delegate is the word for this last 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
Because I got here, my team is 3 people: my manager, my producer, and me.
Wow.
My producer is the A&R and half of the label owner. My manager manages everything. You know what I'm saying? If you know about artists, like, there's booking management, everyday management, there's checking emails, and then he also owns the other half of the label, so he's doing all the CEO stuff type vibes, you know. Me, I am the artist. I write the music, right? I record the music. So I'm the engineer too, but I edit my videos. I direct my videos.
Okay.
You know, I do my cover arts. So it's like a small team doing a lot.
Yeah.
Now we've grown to a point where, like, yo, we like, I can't do my videos anymore because it's too much.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that if I keep doing, I think, was it? I don't know if I forgot the pastor that said it. I wish I remember, but he said, you could have control or you could have growth. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't have both.
And that's where I'm at right now. Like, I have to give out the control, but I've been editing my videos for so long that now I have to find someone who I trust to hand it out.
Yeah.
So so delegate is a big word. It's where I'm at right now. It's tough, bro, but you have to find a team that you trust, and it's not easy. It's not easy.
You know, that kind of makes me think about, and this may not be the best phrasing, but sometimes the death of certain churches, and when I say churches, I mean like the buildings and that one particular church is it. Sometimes there's so much control and trying to hold on to that control that it's like you lose everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the lack of growth is. You know what I'm saying? Like the church that he was telling you that we're at one point.
Yeah.
It's like there was a lot of control, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So it's like, though it may seem like it was growing, it was just a filter. It was just like a recycling, you know what I'm saying? As one person would leave, another person would come, but it was never necessarily growth.
Yeah, it was like he would control everything. Like this dude was so crazy. Go check out the Code episodes. This boy would like, he would literally tell me, I'm in control. And I think he would call it like controllerism or something. He's like, it's only gonna get bigger, because that's how God wants it or whatever.
It's a red flag.
And I was just like, that don't
Hindsight.
sound right. I was like, that don't sound right, bro. But we all saw the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Church doesn't exist. Pastor wasn't living right. But yeah, that's crazy, man. So delegate is the word for the season.
Yeah, bro.
Artists out there learn how to delegate.
Learn how to delegate.
Mo learn how to delegate.
Yeah.
White Owl learn how to delegate. Tommy Royale.
I'm learning how to delegate, bro. That's tough.
Gyms.
Tough, bro.
Don't have to charge for these gyms. No.
Yeah, facts.
I got a question for you, bro.
What's up,
You've
bro?
been doing music like as an artist, like professionally, 3 years, right? About 3 years.
Mhm.
And Reach Records is the biggest label out there. How did it feel to get connected with them so quickly and for them to invest in you?
Bro, I don't know. It's surreal, bro. So RG and I, we're homies, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big RG fan.
Yeah.
So every time he texts me, it's like, hey, bro, what's up? I'm a big fan. He's like, shut up, bro. It's exciting, bro. And I always say this, like, I'm just a fanboy. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just doing it, bro.
Living
Like,
out the dream.
Yeah, bro. It's fun. It's exciting. So all I have
Yeah.
to say is exciting, man. And it's an honor, bro. It's an honor. It's a privilege. It's a joy. You know what I'm saying? That I get to do this.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
I can't imagine, bro, because the first Christian song I heard was Joyful Noise. I don't know if you remember that one.
Nah, bro.
Joyful Noise with Flame and Lecrae.
Okay.
You remember that one or no?
No.
Okay, well, that's like an old song, but it was a hit, and it put Lecrae on it in big ways. And then he came out with Jesus Music, right? And the latest song you released has the Jesus Music sample.
Yes,
which
sir.
That's like a classic.
Yes, sir.
So it's like they're entrusting you not just to be a part of the company, they're investing in you. They're giving you the sample of one of the greatest hits that Reach Records has ever had.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's a full circle moment, bro.
Yeah.
It was cool. That was all Kardik, though.
Okay.
That was all Kardik. Kardik's like, I have an idea. I'm like, do it. And we did it. And then he sent it over and they're like, this fire. Yeah, that's what it do. But it's just like, it's also like, I have a good team of creatives. You know what I'm saying? And bro, Kardik is a genius, dog. I say this a lot, bro. I love my team, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a great team. But it does feel, I didn't even think about that. It is a full circle moment. Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Amen. There you go.
Would you look at that? I didn't think about that. I was just like doing, again, we're just going with it, bro. Because it's also like we're building something. I feel like I'm at a pivotal point in my career where it's just like it's what is it? Sink or swim right now, because it's like, I don't know, I'm in a really good point to where I was like, go up or like just die down the stagnant, just, you know. So we should, and I need to learn how to do this more, but like we don't really sit down and just like bask in like what's happening. Because we should celebrate. We should be celebrating, because every little thing is worth to celebrate. It's an achievement. You know, it's a milestone.
Yeah.
So I haven't even sat down with that. That's dope.
Okay. That's the first thing that popped in mind. I'm like, bro, they're sampling Jesus music. That's like a classic. That's like untouchable. I feel like classics, you can't touch them unless you're gonna like kill it and wreck it. You know what I'm saying? So then when I heard it, I was like, man, no way, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I felt like it came from 116. They reached out to you, but y'all brought it up and they were like, hey, that's fire. Put a stamp on it.
Actually, it was different. I don't know if I could talk about this.
Why? Come on.
The original sample was different.
Okay.
Okay. All right, hopefully I'm gonna trouble for this. So the original sample was uno, seis. Uno, seis. Bro, with the Dominican was easy. The uno, seis. Uno, seis. You're like, bro, it felt fire. But we just
another classic though.
Yeah, we just couldn't clear the sample. So I was like, all right. So we changed it to Jesus Music. But either way, it still works.
Man, that's wild.
Yeah, bro.
So right now, if you had let's just say your playlist at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Who are the last 5 people you listen to?
Bro, don't ask me that, dog, because it's...
All right,
Bro,
well, maybe not.
Look,
Okay,
the reason why, bro, it's gonna sound real. Dang, bro, I only listen to myself. That's
cool.
why, bro.
Hey, it's fire, bro.
Bro, and it's just cause like I'm.
You don't want to pollute your mind with other people's stuff.
It's not that, bro. Like, what is it? There's so much music coming out, right?
Yeah.
That it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if there's an album I'm really excited for, then I'm rocking with it max a week, bro.
Mm.
You know, and there's one song that I listened to for a whole month every day, boom boom, and I haven't been this excited for a song in a long time. And it was the y'all gonna laugh at me. It was the Dua Lipa Elton John song.
Oh, okay.
Cold, cold heart. I was like, I love this song. It would end. I'm like, repeat. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, bro, I literally just listen to myself, bro, and it sounds so Kanye, bro. I'm saying,
genius.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it is what it is, bro. And I check out. You know what I'm saying? Like I see who's doing stuff in the CHH. Like, yeah, that's where I come from, doc. So like, who's doing stuff? And I look at it, but I only listen to. Dang, bro. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hate me for this.
Don't hate me, Tommy, for this.
Don't hate me, bro. I only listen to what inspires me. You know what I'm saying? And right now, bro, like I'm just so in love with what we're doing as a team, as my team.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. So I'm listening to that. Cool. How can we make this better? And also, I'm in the middle of finishing this project. So it's also like I have to be zoned in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I don't know how terrible that sounds. I hope it don't sound that bad.
We've heard both.
Yeah.
Right? We've heard artists that only listen to themselves, and we've heard artists that are like, I never want to hear my music.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
want to hear it at all.
I never get that. I know Johnny Depp says he's never watched any of his movies.
What? None of the Pirates of the Caribbean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
crazy.
I only do music so I can hear my voice.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I only do the podcast because
I run it back every day.
Yeah.
I'm so close to this mic because I like hearing myself.
Hey, everybody tune out. Hey, Mo, how you doing? No, I'm just going to start talking.
No, that's crazy.
Is it, at times, do you ever find that like it's, you're encouraging yourself in your own music? Like whenever you hear back?
I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, I did this, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, last night I was playing the album to Heezy and Michael. And bro, there's a part I'm like, yo, could y'all raise this up real quick? Because I just want y'all to know. Like, I need to let all y'all know. I just wrote this, bro. Like, heck yeah, bro. I'm super hyped, dog. Yeah, man.
Nah, that's what's up. Nah, this boy, we were riding over here jamming your music, and I could just hear you in the backseat.
Yeah, right.
You're just going with
it. Hey, for real, got a personal concert in the on the ride over here.
Nah, but hey, your concert was fire yesterday,
It
bro.
was, man.
I felt like it was like, you know, Mo's been trying to put me on the Kanye documentary Genius, right? It's called
It's
Genius.
dope.
And I felt like, bro, we're surrounded by a bunch of young geniuses here because everybody that would perform yesterday, they had like something special to add to it. And it just was very exciting for young CHH. The creativity, the skill, the lyricism, the art, and the heart behind it, bro. Like, it was just very motivating. And then you were like the cherry on top.
Hey, so I wanted to tell the podcast, this is my last episode. I'm going to follow Tommy Royale forever now and just record him.
I would invite you, my brother, please, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I posted it. I posted on my IG, dog. This is my year to document. Like, and I believe it, bro. I'm gonna say in your podcast, bro. I told Michael yesterday this, and he was like, bro, if God gave you something, guys, like, I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists in the planet.
Yeah.
The biggest artist to come out of the church. All right. Like, I'm saying it now.
Amen.
Come on.
All right, bro. Like, I know what we're building. I know what's happening. I know the conversations being had. I know what's moving, and I know the opposition has been raised upon us.
Yeah.
And I just know that what God's have is crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Like, and we're here, bro. Like Netflix, ESPN. I told you I don't really watch sports like that. I was in the NBA Finals. I'm gonna be playoffs, bro, without touching the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's without an album.
Home Run Derby 2019.
Wow. Yes, bro.
MLB games.
Like, dog, like it's gonna be big, bro. I said it. I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists in this planet, dog.
Man.
Biggest one to come out of the church, bro. We gonna do this, bro.
Y'all heard it here first.
Y'all heard it here first.
There's gonna be a clip in the future on the
Genius.
Yeah, Tommy.
Tommy edition, Tommy Royale.
Say Haniel.
Whenever I'm on Netflix dropping all the footage that I done recorded for the past 10 years.
Hey, let's do it,
Nah,
bro.
I believe it though, bro, because Man, I'll say this: just reggaeton in general, you know what I'm saying? It's so much bigger than what we see it as here in the United States. Because in the United States, we're so focused with pop, with rap. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, in our sphere, it's rap.
It's like we think football, American football is the biggest in America,
But it's like,
but worldwide it's like no soccer, football.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I understand how big, and even at that, I don't think I really understand how big it is, but it is big, bro.
Yeah.
And then the level that you're doing it at, it's like I don't doubt you.
Thank you.
Fire. Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
I believe you.
Thank you, bro. I mean, I spent that
Let's seal it with an amen, because I agree with you.
Yeah.
Amen, my brother. Let it be.
Do you want to speak a little bit about your new project? Like, what are the features?
Yeah.
The singles are going to drop next.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about features anymore because the way things been, people jumping in and people being taken out, like everything going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Raul's in it. Raul, please don't back up. That's
what
the
up,
only
boy,
one.
G?
That's the only one that I could really. Oh no. Who else? We'll just leave it at that. And I only say his name because people already know. Like, people expect it. You know.
Yeah.
Anything else? I just want to say there's a lot of features. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dope artists. AJ's in it, which is I got a track with AJ. You guys know AJ Ramos, AJ Callejero, YouTube A&R. Okay. Put him on it, which is kind of a flex, but it's exciting, bro. That's my brother, bro. He's good people, dog. Like, I could talk about him. I don't know who else, like, who I could speak on. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's been a weird 2 months, bro. Dog, this album is a work of art, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2 years in the making, you know what I'm saying? So it could only be good.
Yeah. How many tracks we looking at?
Right now, 15.
Oh, okay, man.
But it changed yesterday. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying?
What happened yesterday?
We just keep adding and taking away. It's just like it fluctuates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's up there like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I'm not trying to add any more, dog, because it's like an hour right now. Yeah. And I'm not trying to pull in Almighty and release a 32 song album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But
half of it is just me talking to y'all because I want to hear my voice.
He's like track 36. Hey guys, I know y'all want to hear more music.
It's me again.
Yeah.
I know this is like the 5th interlude.
Yeah, it's like this ain't even a song. It's just me talking.
I just wanted to say, how you doing? I'm just checking up on you.
Double Awards.
Yes.
Ooh, how was that?
That was a crazy transition. He said, Double Awards. How was that? Bro, the Double Awards changed my life. Just going to it. Bro, I won a Dove.
Man, congratulations.
With KB's album, because KB's album won the Dove, and I'm on it. So
everybody gets one.
No, I don't get a trophy.
Oh, okay.
I get a certificate.
Oh, hey.
I got a bar of soap over here.
I got Dove. So, that was this past Dove. But in 2019, you're talking about when I went,
it
changed my life, bro. First time I was able to, like, I was picked up. We went, red carpet, interviews. At the time, people don't really know who I was, right? Yeah. But like, I was in a room with Cray and Derek Minor, and they were just spitting gems on us, bro. And they said some real stuff, bro. We're there an hour, dog, and it was like in the locker room that they had for us.
Yeah,
bro, it changed my life. Like, I was like, bet. And then from there to that night, bro, Reach is like, he's like, yo, we're going to go eat after this. I'm like, oh, fire. He's like, yeah, bro. And then they take us, dog, to a freaking, it was in Nashville. So in downtown Nashville, it was like some hotel. It's like a huge tower. And at the top of the tower, the rooftop, I had a restaurant.
It's going in circles?
I don't know if it's going in a circle. Okay. It's just a restaurant. And they had the thing booked. Like, all of it. Like, Reach is like, everything's on us. I'm like, bro, I ordered wings 3 times. And then, guys, I was eating dinner with Tori Kelly. Tori Kelly was there, bro. That was the first time I was like, oh, my Lord, I'm nervous.
Yeah. Man.
Introduced myself 3 times, made her laugh. I said,
there we go. That's all I want.
That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? That was amazing. Exciting, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Fanboying out here. I was like, yo, that's Tori Kelly.
Hey, are you ready for people to be like that about you?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's weird, though.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, it's cool, though.
That's crazy, man. I just want to say it again. El Nuevo David, you were in the Pentecostal church serving, nobody seeing you. Then you find yourself at the top floor in Nashville after the Dove Awards with the hottest Christian label sitting next to Tori Kelly, making her laugh.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And we only going up from here.
Yeah.
Hey, amen, bro. Hey, look, bro, I told you before, I'm like, I love your personality, bro. Like, I love your energy, you know what I'm saying? Your high energy, because I don't want the Christians to be like, energy, what's he talking about? I'm talking about like
new age.
You know what I'm saying? After this, I'm selling rocks on my For You page. You know what I'm saying?
I've been charging them under the sun all day.
They're solar power. No, man, I love your energy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Your confidence, but it's not just a confidence, like it's just like, oh, I'm gonna be the best ever, and like have like nothing to really back it up with. Like, your music is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
You were serving, you know what I'm saying? Like, you off before this, like, you have a humble heart, man, because we were supposed to record yesterday, and due to flights and whatnot, like, things had kind of switched up, but then you came right back and you're like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you for giving us your time.
Yes,
like,
thank you.
Your humble heart, your serving heart, bro. Like, thank you for who you are, man. And
Thank you, man.
just keep on doing it, man, because I believe you when you say you're going to be the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I feel like DJ Khaled is saying that.
Confidence, baby.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Thank you,
confidence.
brother. I
Yeah.
received that, brother. Thank you, man.
Amen.
I'm honored. I'm honored to be here, guys.
Thank you,
y'all.
bro.
Thank y'all for having me. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we familia, bro. I
You
ain't
know-
gonna say we family. We familia.
Familia, that's
Is
all.
Is that the best way to say it?
La familia.
La
yeah, bro.
familia.
La familia.
Hey, this has been the Let's Shop It Up podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Hey, remember, you blessed. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Talk.
No power. Si saben, saben. Si no saben, pues sabrán.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.